Here's 3 gold, sir.
Hand him 3 gold, and he hands you a singular. Uh, he says, "It's called brimstone."
Brimstone, perfect.
Yeah. Uh, but you have positioned one very very hot ball. Uh,
Perfect. Awesome.
all right. Are you guys running low on funds?
Um,
I am.
I have about 70 gold.
70 gold. Okay.
I've got about 10.
Okay.
I have 9, so
Eh,
I'm not there.
Have
all
I
right.
been like hoarding the gold? I apologize, guys. Can you guys want to like split gold up from me? Because I feel like I've been hoarding it. Frick.
Greedy.
I know. Here, I'll go ahead and split up my gold right now. I feel like I'm like holding like so much. Um,
I borrow $2.
I'll give everyone
More cookies.
I'll give everyone 15 gold,
All right. You guys split up the gold.
and I'll just give it to Josh Stivvy now, assuming I'd give it to him when we meet up. So
All right.
Okay.
I kind of think of like when kids are at a carnival and like the mom is giving out like tickets. Like that's what you're doing right now.
here you go.
Now don't spend it all in one place now.
Right.
All right. Having your own cash with you. You guys want to continue on? What do you guys want?
Awesome.
You got 15 gold.
Thanks.
Thanks, mom.
I'll just kind of. Hmm.
I'm gonna stick with Suega because we seem to be having fun.
Is there
Okay.
like a fortune teller around, or some kind
Uh,
of?
you if you want to, if you want to search around for a little bit,
Yeah, sure.
um, you you continue through and you see on kind of the closer inner circle close by the egg, you see propped up next to the egg is a man sitting down without no stand, no carpet, just sitting on the ground, and you see that he is blindfolded, and
Ah.
his hands are together, and he has three cups that are uh, what's it called next to each other, and
Adjacent.
yeah, they're all adjacent, and he also seems to be. I don't know if you've seen people shuffle cards in like three-part shuffle, where it's like you spread them apart with all your fingers in a very fancy
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, like that kind of shuffling where it's like just showing off. uh he seems to be shuffling cards, and as you guys look at them, they look like tarot cards,
Ah.
and you guys come up to him.
Good evening.
He
Or
stops the
morning.
shuffle, and yeah, you guys have spent about like 2.5 hours here
Okay.
of just hanging out, having a good old time. But he says he stops the cards, and he says he takes up the blindfold, and he's not blind or anything, but he says, "Hello, um, what can I do you for? Do you want a mind game?" Or and he shows the cards, or he says, "Or a mind game," and in a swift motion, like a fluidic motion, he fans out the cards and puts them together.
Let's go with Oh man, that's tough. Mind game.
Uh, be a little more specific. Do you want the cards or the cups?
Cards.
Um, he moves the cups, and he says, "Please sit."
I'll sit.
Um, you sit cross-legged next to him, or not next to him, in front of him, and he he says, "5 gold."
Dang, you guys are expensive. Okay, 5 gold.
You he hands you or you hand him 5 gold, and he says, So, what is your name?
Suega.
As
Suega
as
Kais.
as you say that, as he's shuffling these cards in a very very almost what's a hip, oh my god, words, hypnotic way. And as you say, Suega, he switches directions and changes up the way he's shuffling. And he says, Suega, how old are you?
28.
As you say 28, he switches again and changes up the way he's shuffling cards. You see various images on the what's it called, on the cards. You see like skulls, you see like angel wings, like different pictures. And he says, Suega, are you right or wrong?
Wrong.
He switches the direction again, and he does one final like huge shuffle, and puts them together in one solid deck in his hands. And he flips the top three cards, and the first one he places down, it looks to be a picture of a large city, like a very very large, almost metropolis.
Ah.
Um, he takes a second and he flips another card, and it shows a picture of parchment with a quill next to it. And then he flips another card, and it shows a picture of nothing. It's black.
So, I didn't get your name, sir.
Damon.
Damon. Tell me what these mean.
I do not know. The
You,
cards.
you don't know.
The cards will tell your fate. Cards will tell your future.
What was on the second card?
The first one was a large metropolis. The second one was a piece of paper and a quill, and the next one was blank. It was the same card, but it was just black.
Interesting. Well, thank you for your time, I suppose.
He says, I could give you one more card. And he puts out his hand.
I'll give him like a high five. Go for it.
Unfortunately, for another card, I would request 5 more gold.
That's a 200% increase on the per card charge.
Yeah, it is. All right, I'll give him 5 gold.
You give him 5 gold.
You
And
act rich.
he shuffles again, and you see he like fans them out and picks them back up again, shuffling some more. And you see a he puts his hand on the card, and he puts his hand on the top of the deck, and he not hands the deck, but he shows the deck to you, motioning you to grab the card.
I'll reach out and grab the card.
You grab and flip over the card, and it is a card of a temple.
Temple card. My future, you say?
Yes.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. And I'll kind of flick the card back at him.
He catches the card and puts it back and picks up the other card and starts shuffling them again. Now, for the rest of you, he's asking if Hope and Cadis want to do the same.
Nah, I'm gonna save my money for food.
That's how you do it. That's a true, that's a true dwarf right there.
I'll
You
do
know,
it.
save for food. Cadis, you hand you hand him 5 gold, and he starts shuffling. He says, "What is your name?"
Cadis.
Switches directions, does the same thing. Each question, he asks you how old you are.
Excellent question.
You divulge your age, and he asks you, Cadis, are you right or wrong?
Right.
He switches again, makes a large motion, flowing with the cards, and puts them together. Flips the first one. The first one is a picture of ruins. It looks like destroyed. Looks like there's like fallen pillars. Looks like ruins. He flips the next one, and it's a picture of the sea. And again, and flips it, and the third and final one is a the third and final one is the picture of dragon-like wings on a shadowy figure, almost like a black silhouette, but with dragon wings.
Interesting.
And he motions his hand again.
Waiting for that last card. 5 more gold.
Yeah.
I will pass.
Alright, he restricts his hand, picks up the cards, starts shuffling them again, and says, "Happy Winter's Crest."
Have a wonderful time.
You guys leave, trying to comprehend what those cards meant, and continue on your way. It's been about 2 hours. Do you guys want to take a break?
All right.
All right, we're gonna take a quick 5-10 minute break, and we'll be back. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Are you guys enjoying it so far?
I am. It's pretty fun.
I wish I'd have won the Arsha contest, though.
Yeah.
Almost, dude. Almost.
Damn it.
And yeah, I'll be back.
What? Oh. I tried. Wow.
Who's caveman?
That's one of my friends. He joined in another session or another like when I'm the DM on a different channel, but I added him to the wrong channel, so he's on here. So he's not a part of this group.
Okay.
You're here all by yourself.
I am. Are we all back and ready?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, I am just sitting down here by myself. Yeah.
You said you had some questions about my character for your campaign?
Oh yeah. Atticus. I wanted to ask what you thought his greatest fear was.
Oh. Hmm. All the forests disappearing and no longer living.
Okay. Um. What? If have you seen Happy Gilmore?
I have not.
Oh dang. Okay. Well. Then I'll just ask this simply. Where would you think like Cadus's or Atticus his like his place to be, his like happy place, like his, if you went to his consciousness, where would like where would that reside? In his head. Like if you had a picture of like inside his head, like what would that look like?
Probably a wooded grove with animals surrounding me.
Okay. What were some of my other questions, if I can remember? I thought them while I was at work, and I have to remember them. He doesn't like society, or doesn't feel comfortable in society.
Doesn't feel comfortable in society.
Okay. What were my other ones? How close would you say you are to Agrov? Is that his name? Agroth.
Yeah.
Argoth.
Fairly close, because I basically trying to learn from him, and he's learning from me in the aspect of I'm better with animals than he is.
Oh, right. Okay.
And we're both like trying to protect forests and that kind of thing.
And what I said, like at the very end of that session, when you had that like longing to like grab the knife, it's very that's still in effect. It's like it's going to be in like an ongoing thing. It's just going to be very really light. I'll tell you if it like it's like more intense or not, but you always it's like an itch in the back of your head that you always just want to like look towards.
Can I use the dagger normally?
Yes, if you wanted to like hold and use it, you definitely could. Yeah.
Okay.
It might even do something for you if you use it. Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. For now, that's all I needed. I had got some ideas, and hopefully they'll come to light Tuesday. Are you free Tuesday again? At 5?
Yeah, I'm free a little bit after 5.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. How are you enjoying the festival?
Festival's going well. I definitely wished I had done better in the arm wrestling contest.
I know, right? I was thinking of using like one of my abilities, but I was like, nah, I'll just wait and let everyone like see how it turns out. Because I can like look slightly into the future and turn favors my way if I want, and so I could have made someone roll like a really low number instead of like a high number, or but I can't use the power if I know what the roll is. But I thought it was like it'd be a little bit cheatful, and I didn't want to like take anyone's pride away.
Cheatful. It's a contest.
But yeah, but I almost won that archery contest. I was pretty excited about that. Pretty stoked. And I have like +1 to dex, so I'm not even close to good at that.
Do you have really high dex then?
No, just +1 dex.
So you're rolling extremely well then.
I was really lucky, yeah. My stats are actually pretty low, honestly, than compared to all yours, everyone else's. They're fairly low.
No luck when you rolled them, huh?
Not too much. They're not like terrible. They're not like in negatives, but they're not like stupendous either. So I like my highest attribute is 18 and my lowest is 11, and
Ouch.
I have three 12s and a 15. So it's
What's your 11?
strength. Yeah, 0, 1, 1, 4, 1, 2. Those are my ability
No wonder the
modifiers.
arm wrestling contest went poorly.
Yeah, yeah. I was kind of hoping I'd get a little lucky as well, but I didn't. So how often do you and Peyton play D&D together?
We've played quite a bit over the past couple years. I mean, we have one normal campaign where he's DMing, and then we have this one, and then yours. So
Right. Okay, cool.
last year, I think we had two campaigns. One where he was the DM, and one where one of our other friends was the DM.
Okay. Is Peyton doing D20 Modern?
He is. It's very strange.
Is it? Okay. I was very intrigued when he was telling me about it, but I haven't really looked into it.
So far, it's going well. It's just trying to find times that we can all meet. Play.
Oh, yeah. You don't have like a set day?
Not really. Kind of, our work schedules all just kind of like cycle. So.
Oh, yeah. Hate it.
Okay, well, I'll be right back.
Okay. Hoping.
Hi.
Hi, you came in the Whispers channel.
I did. I want to see how long it took people to notice. That was fast.
I was looking right as you switched, so yeah.
It's super funny. I never go into the Whispers channel. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to the Whispers channel.
We're whispering right now.
So Chris,
Yeah.
is that how you spell Whispers?
That's a good point. No.
I thought there was an H.
There is an H. I didn't even notice until you said that.
It's been bothering me so bad. Should I say something to Kyle?
Oops, I even screwed it up.
Oh my goodness. How could you?
I can't.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Tara. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Busy, but pretty good.
Good.
Maybe he meant to do that. Whispers.
Why?
Hi, Serena.
She came down from Spokane today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Judy's groups don't have any.
That's why I went for those few minutes.
Oh, yeah.
She was at Wenco and she didn't know how to get to my apartment, so I ran over to Wenco and directed her back.
Gotcha.
I'm excited for you guys to come visit too.
Yeah, me too.
Be fun.
It will be. What are we going to do?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm sure for at least some of it we'll play some Call of Duty.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll show you how bad I am at sniping and that I've actually gotten decent at other methods, just not sniping.
Oh, gosh.
I've been playing Destiny a lot the last few days.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a hunter that is up to level 40 with light level like 250.
Nice.
It's great. Oh, and I just got my first exotic. I got an exotic helmet.
Sweet.
It's pretty exciting. because one of my roommates, Ryan, he is like super into Destiny. He knows all the cycles and where to get. Oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh.
he's one of those guys that's like super close to the maximum light level.
Wow.
He
Hee hee hee.
I heard the hiccup.
I thought so. Man, I'm sad that you didn't get any further in the arm wrestling competition.
I know. No, like starting out, one. I was like, oh, come on.
Ah, yeah. I was like, dang it.
I was thinking, can I re-roll it?
I've thought about it a couple times doing that too, but it's like no. Yeah.
Like sometimes when I like drop the die and I like sort of kind of half catch it, and I'm like, nah, re-roll it. Have you gotten to play Oblivion at all yet?
I have not yet, but I was very excited when I saw that.
I'm very glad. I know that was one that you said you rather enjoyed before Skyrim came out. I haven't
Yes.
actually gotten to play that one yet.
Definitely something we should try.
Yes.
I'll make sure to install like 1,000 mods.
Well, I guess that's why we have it on the PC now.
Yeah, I was just talking to Cadis about his character for my campaign.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually wanted to ask you a question. What Aragoth?
Yeah.
Where like what do you think his biggest fear is?
His biggest fear?
Yeah.
Give me about a minute to think that over.
Okay. And then on the upside, like Happy Gilmore wise, what do you think his happy place is? If we were to take a look into his mind, like what would you picture? What kind of setting would you see?
Remember with Kyle when we saw the Forest Guardian?
Yes.
That would be his happy place.
Okay.
Biggest fear would probably be something that is capable of destroying the forest or nature itself, and me not being able to do anything about it, just being able to watch it happen. To be helpless in defending the forest.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Sweet. That's all I had to ask.
I was actually looking at feats for him during the first part of our session here.
Nice. Yeah, we haven't had too much action, so it's been easy just to
Yep, been sort of just looking at stuff.
Ooh,
I
I
think-
go for it.
I was just gonna say I think I'll be looking at feats instead of ability adjustments.
Can you switch out feats for ability adjustments?
Yeah, if you look up feats in the handbook, it says to acquire a feat you have to forfeit your ability increase when you get them. So like when I get to 8th level, instead of taking the +1 to 2 stats, I take a feat instead.
Oh man, I wish I would have known that. I would have done that.
I know. And a lot of them actually will give you a +1 to a stat.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I totally would have done that.
So I was looking at my fighter, and I was gonna take one that's like heavy armor expert or something, and it says it gives a +1 to strength, and then if any non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing weapon hits you, you take 3 off of the damage.
Ooh, that's nice.
But my strength is already 20 because I increased it at 4th level. So I was thinking about taking that and then kind of just increasing another stat as if I had applied the +1 from that feat to my strength and then used that ability adjustment for something else.
Right. Okay. Is it so? Sorry. Like say you get 2 ability point adjustments. Is it 1 point per feat? Like 1 point adjustment for 1 feat and another point.
No,
Oh.
it's both points for the 1 feat, but a lot of feats have like an increase of 1.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. That's awesome.
So once I hit 8th level, I was going to take that feat and then increase another ability score as if I had increased that ability at 4th level instead of strength.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm not going to change any of that right now. I'm going to leave my character the way he is, so my stats aren't adjusted in that way.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad when we started 5th edition, and it looked like there was less stuff to customize your character, but I keep finding more, which is good.
Yes, which is nice. I'm always looking for spell feats and things like that. So
Have you taken a look at the feats?
I did very what's the word? Just like I did at one point because I was a human and I could get a feat, and so I did look through them because I got a feat that gives me +2 cantrips and a +1 level spell. So, but other than that, I didn't like really like look through all of it. But
yeah, because we didn't start with the feat at 1st level, did we?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I would have been like, "Oh my god, I need him!" Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, it didn't. And wizards don't get any feats like leveling up. So like there's none in my level tree at all. I get arcane features, which is like my school specialty that I studied, but I don't get it like look at that list and pick. So
Yeah, you don't get like class abilities other than spells, really.
yeah. I suppose we should check and see if they're ready.
Probably. Hello?
Yo.
Hi.
All right, everything okay?
Yep.
All right then. So, is everyone back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is Cadus there?
Just a second. Let me go check on him.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta head out here around six-ish. So
Okay.
just so you know, you guys know.
We can probably
If you guys continue, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
yeah, we can probably yeah, I think 6 would be okay.
Gives us another hour and a half.
Yeah.
Peyton's sister wants to do things with him other than watch the computer.
Oh.
That's okay.
That does not sound like fun.
No.
What did I miss? I just got back and she's giggling.
Oh,
She
nothing.
said something about like penis ointment, something. I don't know. I didn't quite catch it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just messing around, man.
I'm back.
All right, cool.
Oh goodness.
She made your character entirely gay.
Yeah. Now your character is gay from now on. So sorry.
I'm flirting with the cute burly women.
All right. All right. If everyone's here, we're gonna get back into it. So, after just having your fortune told, what do you guys want to do? You guys spend like a good majority of the day at the Winter's Crest Festival.
The library.
Oh, for you, the library, yes. What
I'll
what
probably
else do you guys
just.
want to do?
I mean, unless anything like really big catches my eye, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the rest of the gold I have and just kind of mingle around and
Okay,
just enjoy it.
all right, yeah.
I want to eat my last cookie and then go buy one more.
You eat that sweet, delicious cookie, and you go buy another one. You find someone who sells them, and you one gold minus one gold from you, and you have another Crest cookie.
Thank you.
Okay, so uh, so after a while of the festival being active, it's still the general vibe is still very energetic, and people are still having a good time, just talking, having a good time, partying, you know. Um, but as you guys enjoy yourself for longer, really, really just kind of like talk to other people and get a feel for Western. Um, you guys hang out for another hour or so. If you guys want to do anything in between, then just tell me. But if not,
I want to flirt with some cute burly women to prove my sexuality.
uh,
I don't expect you to actually like go through the storyline of that. That's just what Hopen's gonna do for a little bit.
make a charisma check.
Uh-oh. 8.
8. You found the closest burly woman, and you went up to her with a big smile, and she looked at you disgustingly as you had blue icing all over your teeth
Aww.
from the cookies, and she leaves. So feels bad.
Aww.
But you guys hang out, enjoy yourself for a while, and about an hour, hour and a half past where you guys were. Um, Joss, you notice that uh, even all the people who were in the library, right, are leaving, and so as people leave, um, the monk who is with you uh, says, "Excuse me, sir. Would you like to go to the town center or the city center for the council's announcement?"
Sure.
That's not foreboding at all.
So you put down your books and you leave, and you see that everyone who wasn't already in the center of the town, is heading there now, and you also notice that everyone who was there, that all of like the arm wrestling, the archery, everything is closing down, and not closing down, but like they're stopped participating, and everyone's kind of are surrounding the stage, and as you guys as you guys continue and kind of hurry up the crowd, Joss, did you want to meet up with the rest of the party?
Okay.
Okay, so you find your way. Group, you guys see Joss come and meet up with you guys. But yeah, you guys mentioned. You guys remember that Alora said something about a speech or an announcement when you guys left, and this seems to be it. As people continue to gather around the center of this, or around the stage, kind of parting around the egg. Uh, you guys see a couple of familiar faces. You see Alora's face come up onto the stage. You see a human in very high-ranking military clothes, and you remember that as General Krieg. And then you see a dragonborn walk up in full plate armor, and you guys didn't meet her, but you remember seeing the name on the letter that you guys got, Torfos, and so you would suspect that is her, but you guys wait, and then sorry, but second. Oh yeah. So, as they come up, there's a little bit of time, and sorry, General Krieg walks up to the podium, and you can see that there is a small, like magical, like stone at the top of this podium, and as he talks, the voice booms and echoes in a large radius, and
Everybody goes deaf.
yeah, everyone heads explodes, but he walks up, and he comes up to the podium and says, "Hello, everyone, and happy Winter's Crest Festival." And as he says that, everyone jumps up and claps and screams, and gets real loud. He waits a second, and he says, "Thank you all for coming. This is an annual tradition Tadore has had since since oh my god, a long tradition Tadore has had since Sovereign Uriel Tadore's family has come here many years ago. And please, I would like to oh my god, sorry, words are sorry. I would like to introduce my former or my fellow council members." And he motions a hand to Alora, and she says, "This is Arcanist Alora Van Soren." And he motions a hand to his left, and he says, "I'm sorry, I'm choking up my words." Yeah, he motions to the left and to the Dragonborn. And he says, "This is Guardian Tofor Bortorstas, Master of Defense. I am General Krieg, Master of Law. And again, I would like to thank you all for celebrating the Crest of Winter." And they cheer again. And he says, "I will now hand it over to Arcanist Alora Van Soren, and to give you information from Sovereign Uriel Tadore himself." And he steps back, and Alora comes up, and she's looking a little shy as she comes up, and she gets the mic, and she she comes up. She comes a little. She looks embarrassed almost. She comes up and she says. She pauses for a second. You can see like little beads of sweat dropping down. She says, Sovereign Uriel Taldore, our ruler, a fair and just man. Although his time, although his time as ruler has lasted a very long time, or has lasted long and through many years, and even though, as of this time, he is ill, but that means nothing to his love for the country and for you. And you hear them cheer and
Woo, yay, she loves us.
uh, everyone cheers, and she says, Sovereign Uriel Taldore has promised us another prosperous year, and you see a lot of uh, worried faces go calm, and lot of like relief, and uh, she she says she motions to General Krieg, and General Krieg comes up right next to her, and she's sorry, not General Krieg, Guardian Torfo, and uh, Torfo comes up and says, and Alora accepts the side real fast, and Torfo says, as Master of Defense, I can assure you that Western, Iman, uh, Drina, and Singorn are all perfectly safe, and year of another year of no harm to the country and the cities themselves. And gives a quick bow and goes back, and Alora comes back up and says, and with that, we, the Taldore Council, and Sovereign Uriel Taldore, would like to thank you and wish you another year of the Winter's Crest Festival. And uh, the crowd flares up, and people start like jumping up and screaming and yelling and jumping up. And then you see various people bring out mugs and glasses and other things. You see the music that stopped playing now starts up again, and the various stalls start selling again, start going, and it looks like the announcement was that was about it. But as uh, as Alora comes up to or leaves the podium, and everyone leaves the podium, you see that Alora stays, and General Krieg and Guardian Torfos leave. Alora stands at the podium, not saying a word, just kind of looking among the crowd and people cheering and having a good time. She looks a little distraught at first, and she starts looking a little worried, and she starts stepping back, and as everyone starts to notice that she's looking a little worried, they stop their drinking, they stop the music, and they all kind of look at her, and they look at her. She's staring directly in front of her, As you guys all look, you guys all see at the center of the circle, the egg at the top has a crack in it, and the crack
Detaching.
and the cracks on it get wider and wider and wider. People start getting worried, so some people start walking away. Um, as people start getting more and more worried, the egg cracks more and more and more, and with one burst, it explodes, and you guys see a flash of blue light as the egg explodes, and you instantly get this rush of cold air as the egg explodes. Almost instantaneously, a wave of cold, frozen air explodes, and a shock wave of ice. In yeah, sorry. Um, yeah, a shockwave of ice comes out, and immediately, in the split second of you guys seeing that, you see the closest people to this egg. You see their bodies immediately freeze and turn into frozen statues. And as the shockwave continues, people freeze, and the stands freeze, and everything starts to grow cold and dark.
I'm gonna jump up on stage and take Alora by the hand and just kind of lead her off, like lead her in the opposite direction. If I can.
It's quite instantaneously.
Ah.
I'm describing you like the split second you see
Okay.
it.
Okay. I see.
As you guys are together, you guys see this blizzard happen and freezing everyone. The last thing, or the next thing you guys all see, are actually Swega. You would notice this. You see Alora look towards you guys and see you guys in the crowd, and you see her reach out a hand.
No.
And as she reaches out her hand, her body freezes over. As it hits you guys do not freeze. You guys all simultaneously notice that there is a small barrier around you. And
can we find what the barrier is centered on? Like what is causing the barrier?
You would know from the way Alora looked. She looked like she cast some kind of spell, and she frozen over her. The entirety of the crowd is frozen over. You, this group of adventurers, stand there, unfrozen.
In a frozen wasteland or a frozen town, or is the whole town or just like the city?
It looks like the city center.
Okay.
Was completely frozen over, and standing where that egg was now stands a circular portal. Almost look like winds are coming out. It looks like snow is coming out.
Coming out.
And yeah.
I'm gonna run up to Alora.
You sprint, going along, trying to get out of the way of frozen people. You go up to her, and she is frozen solid. But it looks like her hands are locked in some kind of gesture. Not gesture, but like a incantation.
Okay. This is hitting heavy. It's heavy.
I'm gonna go up there with Suega.
I'm not very happy right now. I'm just gonna like yell to the sky. in anger and
You
frustration.
you guys almost can't hear his scream as wailing winds come throughout this portal in the center of the circle.
Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. No clue what to do.
I mean,
We could try going through the portal.
that's definitely a possibility.
That could also lead to certain doom.
Yeah, probably.
Would it be infeasible to try to thaw her out?
I don't
it-
know.
It looks like it would take a long time to do that,
Yeah.
and also looks like almost the entire city is frozen.
Can we take her somewhere safe instead of on this?
She,
Wait, even the library?
I mean,
no, not the library.
Oh, thank God.
But you notice that like her looks like she's frozen to the ground itself.
okay.
So the egg turned into a portal.
Yeah.
After violently rupturing.
After all we did for it.
That's not what eggs do. They usually hatch something, like alive, not portals.
Seems
Look, today a portal was born. What?
I think it's time for the scrambled eggs.
I'm gonna walk up to the portal and like I'm just gonna like throw something like
Why don't you make an Arcana check or something first?
okay, yeah. That's a good idea. I'll make an Arcana check
All right.
on said portal.
You go
14.
be smart.
What'd you get?
14.
14. It does look like it's definitely a portal, and it's definitely it looks like a portal to
Hell.
not hell, but there you're kind of reminded of like there are different kinds of portals that can bring to different places, so also to different planes of existence or
And
different dimensions.
we don't know what this portal is.
You get close to the portal and it is freezing. It is so cold. You start shivering immediately, and you look through it, and you see something moving inside. It looks like something's walking away, and you also see something looks like a tundra, some frozen wasteland
Someone
inside.
and I
It looks like something's walking away.
whoever's
inside.
next to me. Hey, someone's in there. I thought I saw someone.
We should probably get cold weather gear before we go any further.
I mean, and do we even have like we don't really have a reason to go in there other than that it's here. We don't know, we don't know if this can fix all these people. We don't know. Man,
It's our best option right now.
Actually, it's not. We could just stay here and, do
Wait.
whatever.
we can. I mean, and we have research going on with Zara. We can always check back with her to see if she has any leads on Vecna.
Let's do some research then before we move forward.
I'm
You
sure the
guys-
library has books, right?
You guys decide. As you guys walk away from the portal, you guys see that the figure inside is getting farther and farther away. But with that, you guys leave. Where are you guys heading?
To the library.
You guys head to Cobalt Reserve. What do you guys want to do?
Research giant blue frozen eggs.
I'd like to find books on other dimensions and planes of existence, whatever.
Okay.
I'd like to find books on magically freezing and the thawing of such beings.
I'll help him with that.
Okay, so you guys, for collective knowledge, I'm guessing you guys would all like try to research together and try to brainstorm together.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but I'm gonna still look for the blue egg thing, like in any book, like if there's any reference in legends and whatnot.
um, how long do you guys want to spend there?
As long as we need.
Until we find
We're-
something, or we've gone through all the books.
all
Um,
the and all the Red Bull right now.
So
Yeah.
so for now we'll just spend a whole day, just like see what we can find.
For you guys don't take very long, about an hour or so. You guys figure out that there are certain types of spells that can have delayed like triggers to them, and from what you guys learn, it looks like the egg was enchanted with something and had a trigger, and um, you don't really know what triggered it, but something seemed to have triggered some spell, and it went off. You guys also learn that there you can have spells that can create portals to dimensions, like different realms and stuff. So, from what it looked like, and from what books you can find on ice portals and stuff like that, that looks to be a portal to the plane of ice, or the plane of water, or of some sort. Um, you guys research. What do you guys expect? What are you guys looking for?
Where the egg came from.
It gives no information on where the egg came from, or any lore on eggs, on exploding eggs or frozen eggs.
What about reversing magical frost paralysis or freezing of people?
Um, Usually, magically frozen is very powerful, and um, it's usually almost the case of petrification. Petrification will kill someone; it'll leave them in that state forever. Uh, but it is possible to whoever did the spell. It is possible for them to either die and it stop, or uh, forcing them to stop it.
So we need to track down the person that did this.
It seems to be.
um, so we found the plane. Does it say anything about like what types of like hardships, monsters, or weather, like what
In
we need to be
the plane
prepared
of
for?
ice?
Yes.
The plane of ice, there are various creatures, most prominent yetis, and there's other worm creatures who lurk there. Various giants, frost giants, live in the plane of ice. Also, um, white dragons do live in the plane of ice, and not all of them, but
You're not ready for that crap yet.
and yeah, but they
Okay.
list a lot smaller. But are you looking for anything in particular?
No, just anything in general, which that was fine. So
Can I ask a quick question about paralysis in general?
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Um, in D&D in general, it doesn't like quite specify, so it's up to like each world whether when like paralyzed the bodily functions continue and so someone will starve, or if like the body itself is in a stasis.
In for me, I would say the body would be in a stasis.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
So, what's the plan, guys?
Um,
I'll leave this up to you guys because I have no idea.
Hey, Suega,
yeah.
you still have the brimstone, right?
Yes, I do.
I think we need to go into the cold dimension and find whoever did this and make him eat me for 7 hours.
That's awesome. I agree. Because I will. I'm. Suega's pissed. He's not very happy right now.
How do we even know that that person's in that other dimension?
We don't. That's just it. Yeah.
Exactly. You can't just hop in. All right, where are you? It's not here. Fuck, we're stuck now.
The only thing we can assume is the ice that the freezing effect that came from the portal, and we would assume, I guess, that he's in there, but I don't know.
Well, we saw a figure in there.
It's true.
So, since I'm guessing that most of the government probably got frozen, we should look and see who's left of the government and who would benefit from 3/4 of them basically being dead.
That's a
Me.
good point. I didn't think about that.
Maybe we can at least track down the origins of the egg if we go back to what's remaining of the leadership.
Yeah, that's a good place. Yeah, no, let's head to the city hall or whatever. Like that's fine with me. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm sure that portal's not going anywhere.
It is not going anywhere, but it does, as you guys travel around the city, I need you guys all to make a perception check.
18.
18. Twinsies.
Yay.
19.
Aw.
Get out.
So,
Okay, you guys all do notice that as the winds pour out of this thing, it looks like the ice and the frozen nature of this portal is continuing, and it is not stopping. It
So what,
looks,
the portal itself is growing?
no. It looks like the winds are freezing more.
Oh, so it's just getting colder and spreading.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just pretty much leaking. Like it's making our world.
I wouldn't say leaking, but it's not moving very fast. It's quite slow, but it's getting cold. So, where are you guys sitting?
we need to hurry, in other words.
Yeah, let's hurry to the town hall and see if there's anyone left of the government wise, and if not, we'll look through some we'll go through their desks, their files, and see if we can find anything on the origins of where they found this egg.
You guys go to the city hall, and burst the doors, and you don't see anyone, but who you do see is that elf who was working as like a receptionist. She is head down. She seems to be asleep in paperwork.
Do we wake her up, or do we just kind of?
Wake her up. She might know something.
Yeah, all right. Excuse me, miss.
She's snoring.
I'll kind of just like put my arm on her and like shake her awake.
She
Sorry.
happy Winter's Crest Festival.
happy Happy Winter's Crest.
Yeah, that's not appropriate now.
I know.
Everything is frozen over.
What?
We need
The
your help.
egg exploded. There's a dimensional portal where the egg was, and everyone is frozen.
I'm not sure what to think of this. Is this some kind of prank?
Who is
Yes.
left of the leadership that we can talk to?
The council, they went to the announcement, and
All of them.
I
There's no one that stayed behind or is on business.
I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be here until they were done.
Then I guess you're what's left.
I'm sorry. What? What is happening?
The council is frozen. They're petrified.
The egg exploded into a portal. The portal let out ghastly ice winds and has petrified everyone in city center. We have come back to see if there's anyone still moving, which you are, and we are very thankful. And we need your help before it spreads and we all freeze.
Okay, how can I help you?
Do you know of the origin of the blue egg?
Yes.
That's fine, I didn't
She
wanna talk.
scrambles through some papers and she hands you a paper, whoever's closest, and as you read it, she says, "It was given to us as a gift for the city center by Ramsir Eskel Reindarian.
Say
It
that
was a
again.
gift. Realmseer Eskel Reindarian. It was a gift. Realmseer Eskel Reindarian.
Have we met that character before or no?
No.
Okay.
Do you know where we could find this individual?
I am not sure. I think. He should be. It is the festival. I have no idea. He could be anywhere.
He lives in the city then?
Yes, yes.
What is his trade?
He's associated with the council. He's essentially he manages and essentially, sorry, I can't really explain it, but essentially what he is he's there's like the council, there's Tadori Council, and then there's realm seers who are like one step below them. But there's like one realm seer per city, or per like town, not town, city, but he's the realm seer of Western.
Okay.
It's too big to really search and try to find him. Do you know? Sorry, I don't know if you already asked this, but do you know where he lives?
I think so. She scrumbles through and she looks at it at some parchment, gets a quill and starts jotting something real down, folds the paper and hands it to you, and says, "Do you think he had something to do with it?"
Possibly.
We just
He-
want to know
he-
where he got it.
He's very trusted within the council. I guarantee you this.
Then we'll keep that in mind. But we have to look into this. I think you should probably head out of here. The ice is flowing out and is increasing ever so slowly, but you should probably get out of town.
Okay. And she starts grabbing her staff and starts putting it together. Where do I go?
Head to Drina. The bearded mug. Tell him Suega sent you, and he'll give you a nice room and a good place to stay.
Okay. And she starts going out, and she looks as she exits the building. She looks out and sees the frozen winds, and her eyes get wide, and she darts off.
Poor girl.
She's probably gonna die.
No, don't say that. All right, let's head to this address in a timely manner.
You guys rush all your way to the arcane district, which is a lot of mages live there, and there is a singular tower that stands somewhere too close to the center of that district, and that's the address.
I'm gonna just see if the door is unlocked. I'm not gonna really knock. It's no time.
The door is locked.
No.
I'm going to try to force it open.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Can I aid him?
Yeah, go for it.
12.
11.
It's both of you guys. You guys are able to, it's just a wooden door. You guys are able to come together and knock down the door. As you guys knock down the door, you see that they're they're standing in a very nice looks like not more of a, I guess you say, like, living room area.
Okay.
There is a singular man standing, and he seems to be like cleaning of some sort. From his attire, he looks like a butler. And as soon as you guys knock on the door, he swings around and he says, "What is this? Who are you?"
We are looking for Realm Seer.
I'm scared.
Rumseer,
That.
Rumseer Eskel Rindarian.
Eskel, that's his name.
Eskel.
Eskel.
The man says, he's like, "Realm Seer is not available at the moment. If you would please leave."
Where is he?
he?
Why? What is going on? What is the meaning of this?
I'm gonna like swing my hand in front of him and cast charm.
Okay. And he's going to make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah, it's a intelligence.
It should say when for the spell. what
Oh,
kind
the
of saving
spell.
throw it is.
I was just
Yeah.
reading my spell save. I see.
Yeah.
Charm person. It is a wisdom.
it's-
You're right.
Okay. So what's the spell DC?
14.
14. 6. As you wave your hands, his eyes kind of blur over, and he says, "You need to talk to the Realm Seer."
Yes, please show us the way.
"Oh, right away." And he leads you guys up the tower, and as you guys go up the tower, he opens the final door to the highest part, and as you guys walk in, it's a bedroom. And in the bedroom is a very nice, like, king size, with a canopy and everything. A old man sleeping.
That'll be all. Thank you, and I'll wave him off.
He gives you a nod, closes the door.
Take it away, Hope and Gavin.
There, it seems that the Rumseer is currently sleeping.
I go up to the man and shake him awake.
That's not fantasy at all.
You go up to him and shake him real hard, and you can see that he is clean shaven, bald on top, and he looks very old. He looks like he around his 70s or 80s, and he says, as he wakes up, "Huh? What is happening? Who are you?" He looks very confused.
Tell him to calm down, and then ask him where'd he get the egg from.
Tell me as if you were talking to him.
Calm down. Calm down. There's an issue, and we need to know where you got the egg from. It doesn't have an
Egg?
actual name from, does it? Or does it?
It doesn't have an egg. It's just referred to as, like, the egg, frozen egg, stuff like that.
Okay.
He goes, "What egg?"
The giant blue frozen one.
That you donated to the city.
"I did not donate an egg to the city." "What? Why are you in my house?"
We were informed by someone in City Hall that you had given the frozen egg that was displayed at the festival to the city.
I have no. What? I know nothing of this egg.
I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. You cast Zone of Truth, and essentially
Not
15
winning
foot,
this
right?
thing.
No one can lie.
Not winning.
It's 60 feet range. Oh, wait, no, you're right. Yeah, it's 15 foot.
Huh?
Okay. And
They can, if they believe that it is the truth, then that does not affect them.
okay.
But they have to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Do you have to make a charisma saving throw no matter what?
Yeah, that determines whether or not they're affected.
Okay. What's your spell DC?
13.
13. He continues to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. I do not know this egg.
Why would someone be using your name to donate something to the city hall that is now, well, frozen everyone over?
I have no idea.
Do you have any enemies? Do you?
No. Not that I know. Who are you?
We are working with the council.
If you were working with the council, I would know. And I don't know any of you.
I give him. I kind of like flash the letter that Alora has given us earlier, like a couple days ago, and I'm sure it has a sigil or
It does, yeah.
the sign or whatever.
He grabs the letter from your hand and starts reading it. Guard work. Why would you break into my house?
Because everyone out in City Hall is frozen, and we're supposed to be guarding them. And now we're trying to figure out what happened. And we were led to you.
She protected us right before she was frozen so we could get to the bottom of this.
Who?
Alora, the council.
He kind of takes back. He's move, and he stands up from his bed and he walks towards one of the sides of the walls, and he goes up to a window and he opens the window, and he takes a second. His eyes kind of grow wide. You say this is from the egg that I gave.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I do not know of an egg.
Do you have any enemies that would like to use your name?
I'm guessing a lot of people would like to use the name of the council. There's probably too many to count. The people, are they okay?
No, they're frozen over.
Seems to be in a somewhat paralysis state. So, as far as we can tell, they're alive but frozen, and we have no way to reverse it.
I do not know. Okay.
Can I tell if he's telling a lie?
Yeah, go ahead and make a insight check.
Nine.
I got a 13 on insight.
Does anyone else want to make it too?
Sure. We're pretty, focused
Yeah,
on him
yeah.
right now.
I understand.
10.
10. Joss, do you want to do it 1, 2?
Yeah, give me a second. You said, what are we doing? Perception check?
No, insight.
Insight? Alright. 18.
Joss, I need you to come into the Whispers chat with me.
Dang, he's the only one that knows.
At least someone got it. Jeez. Yeah, I have a pretty low spell DC, so I mean, I was lucky when I got the Butler.
Yeah, mine's pretty low too. I have a feeling that he beat the 13.
I see. Dang. He's not giving us too much. Understandable, but damn it, we're here. We're doing what we can.
At least you still have the sigil. That helps a lot.
Oh yeah, the council seal or whatever it is. Yeah,
That'll get us a lot of places.
definitely.
Makes me wonder if the clerk was lying.
Well, the butler downstairs.
No, the person that first told us
Oh,
Realm Seer's name.
right. I don't know if she had a reason to, but maybe.
So, Eskel, as you guys asked about enemies, he kind of comes back and he starts thinking. What I'm saying is, if someone wanted to do something like this, they had to have problems with either the Sovereign or the Council. Or just want to watch the world burn.
Does any, like, maybe a powerful man, does any name come to mind? Maybe, I mean, it's got to be hard to impersonate a council. Do you know anyone with enough power to do that?
Look, there is one organization who could do something like that. It's a very powerful organization of thieves and assassins.
The Clasp?
Yes. How did you know of that?
Just something we've run into.
The Clasp would be the only real thing that I can think of that could gain my name. He's starting to look distraught.
Yeah.
Is there some sort of paperwork that would have had to been submitted for this kind of donation that would possibly lead us back to whoever forged the letter?
I would have no clue in this. I didn't even know this egg was a thing. I didn't know. I'm telling you, I didn't know.
Do you know where the Clasp was last seen?
I should not be telling you this.
You don't really have a choice.
Look, if anyone asks, I didn't tell you this. I should not know any information about this. The Clasp has the head of the Clasp is located underneath Amon. But you didn't hear that from me.
Understood.
Okay?
We did not.
Wait, how long has the city had the egg?
He doesn't know.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
Okay. Was it there before I got there?
No.
Realm Seer, how would you not know
Okay.
of this egg if it is pretty much the centerpiece for this festival that was happening?
All structures and decorations and events, all happening in the Winter's Crest, were not handled by me. They were handled by the Council, by General Krieg, by Mrs. Laura Vensoren, and General Tofor.
So what do you do in the council then? They were all there, having their meeting and telling everyone how great this year's going to be. What do you do? Where were you? Why are you here?
I do hold some way in the city, but not to the power of the council. The people understand the council more than the realm seer. I was not asked to talk during the announcements. And I am too old to join in the festivities.
I forgot he was super old.
Yeah.
Suiga just kind of goes and stands outside the room, just outside the door.
Um, Realmseer says, This ice. You said something about the the egg. What happened to the egg?
It exploded.
And then what? What happened? Tell me everything.
A portal opened up, leaking out freezing cold air that froze anyone on contact.
Okay. A portal to the plane of ice. Okay. Okay. The plane of ice couldn't do that by itself. That wouldn't be a thing. There had to be something that did that. Some kind of caster or some thing, something. Was there any person, any beast, any monster?
Inside the portal? Yes.
What was it?
Oh no.
It looked large.
From my knowledge, spells like these need to be stopped at its source. So, what would need to be done is that thing that did this, that froze Westron itself, needs to stop the spell, or or die.
Can you lend us any resources in order to travel to this plane and investigate?
If that portal's still there, you should be able to go through it.
We would freeze if we did that.
If this thing is in the plane of ice, and there's no way for you to get it out, you would have to go inside.
We need adequate warm clothing.
I could do that. I could do that. He grabs a small cane, two on the side of his bed, and starts walking outside. And or not outside, out down the room, and he, Swigga, you see him walk outside and walk down the stairs, and you see him. Are you gonna follow him? Or
Yes,
just gonna
yeah,
let him be?
we're following you.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna follow.
You guys follow him, and he goes down to one of the butlers and asks for warm clothing. The butlers get you various winter clothing that you guys all put on, and he says, "This should suffice for now."
Thank you very much, and I'm sorry that we had barged in such a rough manner. You've been helpful.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
We were just very desperate to get any kind of information.
I understand. And tell me, if this thing knows of the people who've taken my name, please tell me.
I will, and we'll do our best to stop it. From taking anyone else's identity or hurting anyone else.
So, I'm guessing you guys are leaving.
Yep, with our winter gear equipped.
You guys head down and head back to the center of town. Everyone is still the way they were, and it's cold, but the clothes help. What do you guys want to do?
I guess we're gonna go and jump into the portal.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's spreading, we.
The
Okay.
way Allura is frozen is Could we put anything within her hand the way she's frozen, or are her hands fairly closed?
It's they're not closed, but they look like they're doing some kind of motion, so it doesn't look like you could put something in it. She's casting a spell, and from what you've seen of Swega casting spells and Joss, you would know that like you can do it, but it's like not. It's not like a palm open, you know.
Right.
Okay.
What were you thinking, hoping?
I was gonna give her my last cookie.
Oh no. Oh.
Now that made me sad.
You can give it to her when we save her, hoping. Keep it on you.
Okay, I'll save my cookie.
So, you guys all stand in front of this portal. The freezing weather.
Can we purchase climbing gear before we go?
Currently, most of the vendors are frozen, and
Are the wares frozen? Because we could just leave the money.
looks like everything is frozen.
Damn it.
Finding gear would take a little bit. If you guys want to do that, you can.
Does anyone else think we need it?
I have an engineer's pack.
Okay. What do you have, Cadis, on you? Like on your backpack?
A engineer's pack has pitons and tendon rope.
Yep, just pretty much rope. And like some torches and stuff.
Alright, I have a block and tackle. Bunch of pulleys and rope, or pulley systems. Maybe that'll come in handy, but other than that, I don't have any climbing gear.
I mean, if we could find like some, something with a spike on that we can use for climbing.
Yeah, like a pick or something, a hand pick or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there like a smithy within,
You would have to search the town, because currently in the center of the town there is no smithy.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take about a half hour just to like head in a direction to kind of search for a smithy.
Okay.
I'll go with him.
Through collective knowledge, you guys go and find a local smith, which the store is currently empty.
Okay, he's probably out in the city center.
But you guys walk inside, and are you guys trying to find climbing gear?
Yeah, climbing gear
Yep.
of any kind, yeah.
You guys find, after searching for a little bit, about 3 sets of climbing gear.
What would be a good price to leave for this person?
For climbing gear, I don't know off the top of my head, but
What do you think, Swega?
I have the bookmark here in my book for gear. Let me open it up. Climber's kit, 25 gold pieces. Climber's kit has includes special pitons, boot tips, gloves, and a harness. And you can use the climber's kit as an action to anchor yourself, 25 feet from a point where you won't fall, climb up 25 and 4 feet and put another anchor, and so on and so forth. So.
I doubt he would be terribly upset if you paid a little bit under market price to get it to save his life.
Yeah.
How much do we have among us?
I have 13 gold on me.
How much did you give me, Swega?
15.
15. Okay, so I have 25. Should we just... Did anybody else come with us, or is it just us two?
Just you and me, I think.
Okay, should we just leave, like... I don't know.
Just leave. We'll just leave 25. I'll leave 10 on the table, and
Okay.
then we'll just take the three packs for the price of one for now. We'll plan it back later. The rest.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
All right, we'll head back to the group and we'll hey.
You guys meet up at the center again with some climbing gear. You guys want to go in?
Let's do it.
One at a time. Do you guys each
One
jump
at a
into
time. Gosh.
We should all jump in together holding hands.
one way or another, you guys all go in. You guys know immediately as you guys step in, it is freezing. It looks like there's some like a blizzard going on. Your vision is obscured, and as you guys get there, you are stepping on snow, on thick snow, and you guys, as you guys all get in there, it's freezing cold, and you guys look around, and it looks like for miles, it looks like a snowy tundra. Looks like snow in all directions, and a blizzard that is very, very intense, to say the least.
Is the gateway still open behind us?
Yes.
It is. I'm assuming it has to stay open to keep spurting winds out and ice, so I'm guessing it won't close behind us, but who knows. Do we see anything within from where we stand? Is it like an open field or whatever we can
It
see?
seems like a flat, not
Okay.
flat, but like not exactly flat, but looks like a snowy like wasteland almost.
Okay. No big like mountains or a big landmark we can see? I'm not-
Currently,
yeah.
this weather is blocking your vision.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to see. But yeah, you guys don't really see much. And
I'm gonna yell at the top of my lungs. Hello.
the wind carries your voice, and almost as if you didn't say a word, the wind stops your voice.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold up my hands to the sky and say, "Wind, stop."
The wind continues to howl.
Okay. Thought I'd try.
I
Well,
suggest.
intimidate the wind.
I suggest we move in a direction.
Do you really want to just walk blindly?
Do you want to stay here?
Have fun. I mean, I don't see having fun getting lost in a blizzard and not finding our way back home.
Did anybody bring breadcrumbs?
We have a cookie.
No,
for
not the
water.
cookie. Not the cookie.
I have a bunch of random stuff on me. I could just start dropping, but it's gonna get covered in snow. Like, really though.
I don't really see that we have all that great of an option besides just kind of going.
Okay.
You guys do. Whoever was looking through the portal at the time, you do remember the direction that this creature or this thing was walking. They were walking directly forward, like walking away from the portal.
Okay. So we'll head due north, or whatever that
Alright.
direction is.
You guys start heading, sticking close to each other as much as you can. I would like everyone to make a survival check.
Okay. $19.
Is this for the cold weather?
It's just rolling. Sorry. 19.
Six.
6.
Ow.
Okay. 17, 20. Collectively, you guys stay together and continue forward into this blizzard. Um, you guys all kind of looking at the ground because looking up is painful. The wind almost cutting your skin with how fast and how powerful it's going. You guys, as you look down, you see that there are slowly fading um, footprints that look large. You can't really discern what kind, but as you
Before
can-
we go any further, we should tie each other together with rope.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I mean, it was your idea in the first place.
So with that, you guys use your 50 feet of rope. How much feet would you use to tie 4 people?
Well, I have 50 feet myself, and I think Hope and Gavin has 50 feet.
I have 2 ropes of 50 feet.
How much rope do you think it would take to tie all you guys together?
I'd think keeping like a 5-foot slack between each of us, or maybe like a 10-foot slack, just something, and then however much you need to tie someone around the waist or whatever.
Yeah,
So
depends
probably
on
50 feet's fine for tying all of us together.
yeah, because I don't think anyone's that fat, and all it has to do is be one loop around somebody.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say you guys use 150-foot thing of rope and tie yourselves together.
Okay. Load order.
Yeah, what's your guys' order?
On point.
All right.
Wait, what's what?
I'll
Walking
bring
order.
up the rear.
So you should be right behind me.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like Jess, you're third.
While we're doing this, I'm going to cast Aid, which will increase everybody's max hit points and current hit points by 5 for 8 hours.
Wow.
All right, everyone put that down. So, you guys continue through, pushing on for a considerable amount of time. About 20-30 minutes of walking straight. You all, as you guys continue walking, you all start feeling that slowly you guys are gradually going upward. And I need another survival check from you guys.
$12.
All right. Using the rope to guide yourselves and stay together, you guys push forward and start going higher and higher up this mountain. As you guys continue up, you see that the footprints are getting deeper and they're more prominent.
Getting
As-
closer.
As you guys continue up, hoping you see in the distance a circular cave entrance.
I head straight towards it.
Yeah, we need shelter.
Hoping, leading the charge, you guys head up to it, and you guys get to the mouth of this cave. As you guys turn around at the mouth of this cave, looking outward, about 20 feet of all you guys can see is about 20 feet ahead of you, and the blizzard cuts everything off into pure white. But you guys look back at the cave, and the cave is made entirely of ice.
I think we're in the right place.
You guys walk through, correct?
Lead the way, hoping.
Let's check for traps first.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Are we kind of in the safety of the cave where the wind isn't like hitting on us?
The wind is not currently hitting you, but it's still like freezing.
Okay.
Hoping.
Nice
Oh,
job.
okay. Okay.
That's a
Katie's-
lot better.
Yeah, hoping there's no traps.
Sweet.
You guys continue forward and plunging this cave. This cave is quite beautiful, but it looks very elemental in nature. It doesn't look like it was carved at all.
Wonder if an elemental made it.
Um, but you guys,
I'm gonna suggest to
continue.
the group, should we just take off our rope now, since we're in the cave?
That's a good idea.
So we're not like stuck to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take off the
You-
rope.
You guys take off the rope, and you guys continue on. And for about 5 or so minutes, you guys see a. You see as the tunnel widens into a large dome-ish dome structure, and in the center of the structure is a large white dragon.
What?
Oh lord.
It looks like its hands are curled on top of each other. Its head laying down in a side position.
Is it pretty?
And it is very gorgeous and terrifying at the same time.
Is there anything else in this cave that we can see other than the dragon?
Immediately, you see the ground. It sparkles, and you see underneath the ground there's coins
Yeah,
And-
I don't care.
and various things, but it looks like at the top of the cave there is still stalagmites,
Yeah.
Yeah.
stalagmites, and at the center of the cave there is no top, and it looks like it's going out into the air.
So should we try talking to this dragon?
You can. I will take 40 steps behind you.
Me as well.
The dragon does not look ancient in any way, shape, or form, but it is. It seems to be like a growing dragon. This is the first time most of you have ever seen a
Definitely.
dragon,
Yeah.
and
It's mesmerizing but also terrifying at the same time.
yes,
So what do you guys want to do?
Does someone want to try to wake it up?
I don't really want to be honest.
I don't either, but I don't know how else we're gonna end the spell.
Oh gosh.
I have a feeling we are gonna have to try and
All right, let's pull straws.
subdue it.
It's almost 6 right now. Or do you want to do this right now?
Sorry, what was that, Peyton? I didn't quite hear you.
It's almost 6. We're gonna go for it right now.
Oh, or just end it at the dragon? Frick. Let's see what he has to offer, and if he starts a fight, then we'll just end it. And if not, we'll end it too. But
Yeah, but wouldn't it be better to just have the suspense till next week?
yeah, that sounds fine. I mean, that sounds fine with me.
Okay.
We'll think about what we should do.
and with that, we leave our adventurers into an imminent event. I will not say battle, nor